Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Leo. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Leos, please. All right, so we have the Three of Wands. All right, your person coming through. They could be at a distance or maybe currently, or this person, travels a bit. They're also showing up as the Six of Cups, so a sweet soulmate energy. They're viewing you as the Seven of Pentacles, all right? And the connection, we see the Page of Wands, fresh, new, exciting, passionate. It seems like you two are going to have a lot of fun. I'm hearing the couple that plays together stays together. And we see the Eight of Wands. So there is some sort of element of travel here, Leo. I don't know if you meet this person while traveling or while they're traveling, or they travel a lot, or they have traveled a lot, or they travel for work. But I feel like when you two meet, it's going to be fun. It's going to be instant, and you're definitely not going to want to part ways, right? Like it's going to be like, I want this to last forever. The Three of Wands tells me this person may be at a distance, as I've mentioned. But this is somebody that really is looking for growth and expansion. And with the Eight of Wands, I feel like they've manifested you. All right. So we have the Four of Wands in reverse, taking us back to the Three of Wands. This person may also be experiencing a little bit of instability or thinking about moving. Now, they might be inspired to move to be near you, Leo. And I feel like that might be something that happens quite early on. Like, oh, we need to be together. Okay. But the Four of Wands in reverse can also indicate that this person is experiencing some sort of instability with their living situation, with their job. This can also be somebody who's had a broken engagement or has been married and divorced in the past. All right, and we see, wow, I mean, how many Three of Wands can we get? The Three of Wands, the Four of Wands in reverse takes us back to the Three of Wands, and now the Three of Wands. This person has been waiting for you, Leo, or they've been waiting for someone just like you. How are you going to feel? The King of Cups in reverse. You may feel a little bit emotionally overwhelmed, or you may be second guessing whether or not you should put time and effort into this connection. And I feel like because there's a big question mark about either their current stability, or there could be some sort of third party interference, which I don't really get. Like, I don't feel like this is like somebody, they're married to somebody else, although they might be finalizing a divorce or something like that. But more so, I feel like this is going to be like, you're going to feel a little bit emotionally drained because this is intense. And it feels like there's some sort of obstacle that creates distance between the two of you that neither of you want, but it's going to make you feel like, oh gosh, is this someone I should feel so deeply for, because it really might not work out, right? Doesn't mean that that's true. It's just that ego energy, right? Wanting to protect you. And not ego in the self-centered way that we think about ego often, but more so, the ego saying, wait, we don't want to get hurt here. We don't want to emotionally invest so much, although I see that being very difficult. Okay, so we see twin soul. Here it is. A mirror of yourself. This is a connection that intends for you both to balance your feminine and masculine energies and evolve your soul. Yes, strong connection. Traveler, right? How many times can I say that in the first, 5 minutes of the reading? This is someone who enjoys new experiences, places, and people. They may have great stories to tell about their travels. They could be an Aries or have strong air in their chart. I'm sorry, strong fire in their chart, or strong. Let me start over. They could be an Aries, right? Or have Aries in their chart. The sign that exhibits strength, resilience, they're a risk taker, they have a carefree, youthful personality. All right, and they're a giver. Yeah, this person's, they put the needs of others first. Beautiful. So when we have two givers, and Leos, you are very loving, very giving. When you're in a relationship or when you love someone, you love hard, you love deep. And so when two givers come together, oh, it is a beautiful thing. And don't forget about the passion. It's certainly going to be there. There's never a dull moment with this type of person who enjoys life fully. They could be an exciting lover. But again, the couple that plays together, stays together, you are going to have a very full, very fun, adventurous connection here. Now, the Six of Cups. Now, sometimes the Six of Cups can indicate some type of reconciliation, but my readings, my singles new love readings on the weekends are really meant to be someone brand new. So I'm just reading this Six of Cups energy as this sweet soulmate energy. Again, the Six of Cups is a giving energy. It's a creative energy. It's a, I'm crushing on you. You know, you're going to see a real sweet side of this person, Leo. And they're going to bring out that side in you. This person may be taller than average. Now that could be taller than the average person, or they could be taller than whom you normally date. It's a really specific message that's not going to resonate with all of you, but it certainly will be confirmation for some of you. All right, we have this person loves animals, okay? And we see blonde. Okay, so for some of you, this person may be blonde. Again, specific message that will be confirmation for some of you, but it's not going to resonate with all of you, and it doesn't mean it's not your reading. And we also see Latin, okay? So, you know, they could be Latino, Latina. They could be, you know, of Latin descent. There could be some sort of Latin connection. Maybe you meet this person in Latin America. Maybe they have a grandparent from Latin America. You name it, okay? So let's see what else my Leos need to know about this person. All right, so we see child energy showing up in reverse. So for a lot of you, this person may not have any children, okay? Some of you too, they may have had a bit of a tough childhood is what I'm getting. Maybe they didn't really get to have much of a childhood. All right. We see courthouse energy. Yeah, some of you too, they might, if they do have children, they may be estranged from that child, like they live in a different country, or they don't have a good relationship with the parent. Okay, some of you, this person has been involved in child custody battles or legal issues. All right. And we see bad health. And some of you, it's something that has really affected their health. Okay. So it's something that's been kind of stressful. So it could be that they just had a stressful childhood. It could be that they've experienced legal issues or legal issues around a child custody battle or something like that. Some of you, their child has recently been in the hospital, is what I'm getting, or was really sick. For those of you where they do have a child. Yeah, we see privileged lady coming out in reverse. I feel like this is somebody who may not have come from like the best upbringing as well. Okay. So again, there were a lot of sort of different nuanced messages that just came through there. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of you too, they may have just come from a broken home. They may have also been really sick as a child or had a bad accident as a child. All right. They may have an imperfection in their speech. That can be a small slur or a stutter. It can also be that the language you speak with them, Leo, is not their native language, so they might make little grammar or pronunciation mistakes. They're a fire sun sign, so with all of those wands energy, we do get that Aries, Leo, Sag, and Aries in particular. This person sings in the shower. This is usually my workout card. Okay. Also, you just might catch this person singing or humming to themselves while they're cleaning, they're showering, they're doing dishes, things like that. They own their own home, so they definitely have stability. And at the bottom of the deck, we see that they have dreams about you. So this is my deja vu card. Some of you may experience deja vu when you're with this person, or they do. They may also tell you that they've had dreams about you, or they've dreamt about someone just like you, Leo. They're viewing you as the Seven of Pentacles. So they're seeing you as patient. They're seeing you as strategic, like wanting to do things right. I mean, you two are going to be so into each other, but I actually think this person is like willing to move quicker than maybe some of my Leos are. But what I love about this particular Seven of Pentacles is like he's got her back. He's got her back. So somebody who's going to give you a massage, rub your feet after a long day. But this is somebody who loves and supports you. This is also somebody who's going to come in and repair when necessary. So I feel like you have a real supportive person around you, or they see you that way. Hierophant energy in reverse. I do get you two are very different from one another. So different backgrounds, different upbringings. All right. They also see that you want to be patient before you rush into a relationship. Yeah, and it feels like because of distance. I mean, I can't move away from this distance energy. Chariot card. They might know, or they might feel like this is a little emotionally overwhelming for you. Either the fact that you two are very different, or maybe you meet in a different country or something like that. They're worried. They're worried that you're not going to want to move forward with this relationship because of whatever the obstacles might be. All right, yeah. And my Leos, it's interesting. It's like you are holding back emotionally, but I don't think it's because of your feelings for this person, because I feel like it's going to be really fun, but some of you might be like, nope, this is just a vacation romance, or nope, there's too much distance, or nope, this person has too much going on there, possibly with a child custody battle, or, or something along those lines. So I do feel like this is going to be something that takes you by surprise, but you're going to have a lot of fun, and you're going to feel the feels, but there's a part of you, and it's that ego, again, not selfishness, not being egocentric, but that wants to keep you safe, because there's something here that feels like on paper, you're like, you know what, I don't know, long distance relationships never last, or maybe this was just supposed to be a fling, maybe this was a vacation romance, maybe we're just too different. Okay, so I definitely pick up on your hesitation here, Leo. All right, let's see what else they really love about my Leos. Okay, so you're going to steal this person's heart, but sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Yeah, it's like this person sees you at the core of who you are, and they cherish that. Okay, you're also going to steal this person's heart. They see you as the detective archetype, Leo. Great powers of observation and intuition, and a desire to seek out the truth. Yeah, so some of you could have Scorpio in your chart. That's one of my Scorpio archetypes. But they see that you're intuitive, you pay attention to details, and you want the truth. You need the truth. That's the Seven of Pentacles before you move forward. You want clarity. And they see you as the servant archetype, which is actually my Virgo archetype as well. But you delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. And that's, where I was saying two givers who come together can be an absolutely beautiful, beautiful connection. Now, with the Page of Wands, I feel this is going to be a fresh, new, fun, exciting connection. Spirit's telling you to take a leap of faith here, Leo, but again, also don't abandon yourself if something, if you just don't do long distance relationships, right? And there's a long distance relationship here, or this person travels a lot. I mean, you know what you need in a connection. All right. This person is committed to learning from experiences. They value evolution over perfection. I love that card. I feel like that's one of the best. Like, they're growth oriented. So they're willing to make sacrifices. They're willing to make moves to see this connection grow when you least expect it. So that Four of Cups energy is an echo of this. This connection appears without planning or searching. Alignment finds you when resistance softens. So yeah, so you're not even looking for this. You're not even looking for this when it shows up. And learning through contrast. See, you two are very different. This connection highlights differences that invite understanding. Growth comes from awareness. Yeah, and I do see you being like very compatible, but also very different. And this connection reshapes what you thought connection should look like. Alignment replaces fantasy. Yeah, so it's like this is totally different. All right, but it's also really in alignment. And this connection brings clarity about your emotional landscape. Yeah, what you want and what you really need in a partner and in a relationship. How much you're willing to give. And how much you're willing to not give as well, because there is some hesitation here, Leo, on your part. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know about this person or this connection? Ooh, all right, we see spirit, soul path, a personal evolution within your relationship. There's that, you know, prioritizing growth over perfection energy. So there's growth here. All right, divine timing, a serendipitous event, an unexpected event. It happens when you're least looking, Leo. We see magnetism. There's a gravitational pull towards each other. So if you meet when you're around friends or you're, you know, wherever you might meet them, it's like you two are just going to be like very drawn to one another. Spirit's telling you to open your heart to this. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. Okay. And any important dates or times? Any important dates or times here for my Leos? All right, it's happening in the near future, and we see very soon. All right, my lovely Leos, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.